Hello, I'm going to be walking you through a GarageBand project of using loops, MIDI, and audio. Here are the steps of the assignment, and I'm going to use this video to show you this. When you open GarageBand, you're going to choose New Project and this Empty Project. So when I open GarageBand, the new empty project, this is what I get. Now I'm going to open the loops pane by clicking over here on the loop icon, and I am going to select a loop. For this project you only have to select one loop, but you could select more. I'm going to use this string dream. And I'm going to drag this out to about 32 bars. When I play this is what I get. Okay, if you look up to the left, you will see the Steinberg UR22 Mark II audio interface. I have the output of that turned all the way up, and it's sent over to the input 5 and 6 on the Mackie recording board. Now, when you want to hear things out of these Tapco speakers, all you have to do is go over there and turn up the far right volume, and it'll come up. All right. And then if you want to listen to it on the headphones are coming out of the phones, and you can have them on and be listening. You got to watch that when you start recording with a microphone, you need to have the Mackie board all the way down. Okay, now we're going to choose a MIDI track. And we're going to go up here. Well, they already give you a MIDI track to use. And when I select on it, I have the keyboard. And you see I have volume coming in right here. So if I want to use this tune just happens to be in the key of C. And when I start recording, I can lay down a MIDI track. So I just laid down this piano track, and if I wanted to select more, I can select over here, and I can select individual instruments and brass and so forth. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is create an audio track. So I'm going to go to new track, and I'm going to select this microphone. And when the microphone comes up, here's my input, and I'm going to turn down the Mackie keyboard because I do not want to create an audio loop. I'm going to use my headphones and I'm going to be listening to this. Now, I've already got this set up, but if you need to set up the preferences, you can see that we're using the output device and the input device as the Steinberg UR22 Mark II as the interface. And I have the audio plugged into track number 1. And when I grab my saxophone, and I move over and I get the mic situated where my saxophone is playing into the mic, I put on my headphones and I can adjust everything. Now, I have good levels here. If I want more levels, I can turn up the microphone input number 1, input 1 on the UR22 to get more levels. But I have that, which is fine, and I'm going to push record, and then I'll be ready to go. All right, so when I go back and I want to listen to this, I can either listen to it through my headphones or I can listen to it by turning up the board over here and I can listen to it. One thing you want to turn, when you get to bounce, you want to turn off this metronome or what's called the click track. And then when you're done, you know how to share this. You go export song to disk. And then when you do that, I'd like you to save it into my passport for Mac. And inside this, I've selected folders for everyone. And you'll name it. And then from there, you can take the assignment and attach it as an MP3 to Blackboard, and that'll be it. Thank you, and come see me if you have any questions.